if you're new here, hi, I'm Jonah, the host of Moving Women Forward community podcast, with my mission to help 100 women in 100 days move from feeling stuck to empowered, amplifying their voices through expert-led support, visibility opportunities, and meaningful networking. Now sit back, grab your cup of coffee or your favorite drink, and be inspired to move forward in life and in business with our next episode.
This podcast actually is also about networking. So we have networking across social media platforms. So in the digital world, that's how me and Anni have met. So everything is about how we network and how we connect with people. A little quick disclaimer, the views shared in this conversation are informational only and do not constitute medical, clinical, financial, or other professional advice. With your due diligence, you are encouraged to conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals when making healthcare or other professional decisions. I'm sure you are waiting there for me to do the introduction. So today we have Anni Eza. Am I pronouncing it correct?
Yes, exactly.
Hi, Anni from Seeds of Bliss. Tell us a little bit who you are, what you do, and where are you logging in today from?
First of all, I am logging in from Greece, the magical island of Crete, the ancient cradle of matriarchy. So I think I'm in the perfect place to be in this podcast about moving women forward. I have a long background story, so I will try to be succinct here. Since I was a child, I was very intuitive. So this is my superpower, and now it is my inner compass. This is what has guided me to create a business out of scratch. I have co-founded Seeds of Bliss with my husband, who's also a healer, and it came out of the blue, actually. We never meant to be entrepreneurs. I never meant to be a healer. It just happened, and I was following the flow the whole time. I've been an elementary school teacher for 18 years, and I am a healer for the past decade. I have 10,000 sessions under my belt, lots of experience, my own signature modalities, and I am happy to bring this medicine into the world.
Anni, amazing. You are from Crete. You are located in Crete. This is great. So we have had guests from across the globe. So we have made it to Africa. We have made it to US, and now obviously across Europe and UK. But this is the power of moving women forward. So we want to move to help as many women as possible with different opportunities and different strategies. Why not support in the mindset and the well-being? Now, I want to talk a little bit with you about the shift that we are seeing in women's wellness or well-being. It might be a wellness or well-being now. The two things, I think they go together. But I want to understand from you your method, the awakening of seeds. So how does that help women? If you can share one step with us today.
It is a very structured method, but very flexible at the same time, because for every person, the entrance of remembrance is unique. So I will summarize it under the statement that healing is not fixing yourself. It's about remembering who you are, remembering your wholeness by creating space where all parts of you, light, shadow, rage, softness, are welcome, because we need everything. So through awakening the seeds, we explore the stories, the identities that once kept us safe and imprisoned also, but now they keep us small because we have outgrown them. And from there, the transformation happens naturally. So it's all about embodying your truth. It's not self-improvement, it's self-remembrance. Everything that you need to thrive and grow and be successful and be happy and be healthy is always within you. This is why we call the brand Seeds of Bliss. You contain all the seeds of consciousness that you need in this lifetime to live your best life. And our job is to awaken those little seeds and tend to them and take care of them and nurture them and water them until they start sprouting and you start witnessing a whole different reality than the one you were living into.
This is such a wide topic actually to discuss, and probably we will not be able to cover that in a podcast episode, the whole concept and the whole steps and what steps we can take to shift towards that well-being and our self awareness. But I wanted to hear a bit more about how do you guide women to lead, create, evolve? So it's a leadership. So we lead. We lead with our purpose. We lead with our creativity. We lead with our abilities and skills that we have. How can that transformation happen?
I guide them in two different ways, either personally or in group settings. They are both powerful, but they cover a different aspect of our existence. So the group setting is the extrovert part of our human being and how we connect with others and how we present ourselves to society, to people, to our collaborators, to our clients, to everyone that is in our immediate environment. And the personal session, the personal setting is all about diving deep into our existence, into any trauma, imprint, any conditioning that you might be carrying, because I've been in my own healing journey for the past 15 years, and there's always another layer of conditioning to shed. And this is not because we are so broken that we cannot be fixed. It's because we are so infinite that we can keep creating new versions, new dimensions of reality, keep remembering new dimensions of ourselves. And this is limitless. We can do whatever we want. We can grow as much as we want. And in order to grow, we have to grow our roots first. If you want wide branches, you want healthy roots.
We have different women in the community. Obviously, it's not the majority, or so I don't want to quantify the number really. But we have women in the community that are feeling a bit stuck. It will depend on what part of their journey they are, on at what stage they are with their business and life. So they feel stuck. You mentioned that it should start with the roots, right? What is the first step? Because I see there is a bit of a block. They want to, but at the same time, they are a bit pushed back in terms of, I don't want to know if I want to do it, or I don't know I'm good enough, or I don't know if I can make it, or I will not do that now. I'll have to think when it's the right time. So how can we work on that?
I love this question. I really love it.
Good. Amazing.
Okay, first, don't think. Your mind is always lying to you. And second step is, if you're scared of it, you should do it. This is an indication that it is pushing you out in your growth zone. It is getting you out of your comfort zone. You know what? Everything I've built, everything I've done, everything I have created, I have done it while I was so freakingly scared. So for me, when there's fear, we are on the threshold of the next breakthrough. Open the door and rush into the next thing. Not with burning out yourself, not with not being mindful, or let's distinguish that from impulsive behavior or changing our mind constantly. But if you have found your purpose, if you have found your life path and what ignites your soul fire, what opens your heart up and makes you get up from your bed in the morning, then no matter how much scared you are, do it anyway. Do the next step. Take the next step. It will never be the perfect timing. It will never be like you have everything under control. You don't have to hold everything at once. Just move. Take a tiny next step and watch the fear turn into fuel for your evolution. This is the golden recipe. This is the secret sauce, if we can claim that there is any.
You mentioned there, Annie, that keyword. I like the keywords. I work a lot with keywords. So I've picked up that keyword, which is purpose, right? So it's a purpose. Does purpose beat achievement? So is it what we're finding in this last decade, or in these years, let's say? Are we looking more at what we want, like what is our purpose, rather than what we want to achieve? Or So it's driven a bit by purpose rather than by achievement. Is it what we're looking at?
First of all, I love so much those questions that I'm excited, I'm thrilled. Okay, I think that just achievements, just setting goals is an old paradigm. And you have to always examine your why. Why do I need to achieve that? What's in this for me? So be mindful of the goals you're setting because you're putting effort, you're giving away time and energy to achieve them. And if they are not in alignment with your heart, if they do not set you on fire, if you do not feel your heart opening up, if they don't make you happy, then why? Why should you do that? Just to achieve something? It's useless. The real success is to find something that it's worth living for, and then set the right goals and achieve the right achievements aligned with that, let's call it purpose or life path or dharma or whatever we want to call it. So for me, success, real success, is first to be happy, to find your happiness, and then this happy place of yours will create your zone of genius. And this is what you're here for. This is what you have to offer to this world. You are the gift. Your value is your being, not your doing.
Another keyword there, right? Actually, a couple of keywords, Annie. So we are rushed. We are rushed by social media. It is what it is, even for those that are in the space that work with social media. We are rushed by constant pressures of family, peers, society, friends, whoever, right? So we have this pressure of doing. Now you mentioned, I like that phrase that you said, that it's not making you happy. So why do it, right? So you adding on. Now, right, because somebody told us, this is for me, for anyone in the community or anyone that is watching us live or is going to watch the replay. People tell us to do many things, right? Let's talk about business. I can see that. I can see it in your face. I can read it. Very good. People tell us to do many things, right? Let's talk about business. That people tell us to do this. This is important. Why you have done this? Go on doing this other thing. Now, what we do in our community, because obviously we talk about accountability, we talk about how to help achieve those goals. But if the goals have not a clear reason why they are goals in first place, am I right, Annie?
Yeah.
It's not gonna work, is it?
Yeah.
It's gonna work on the day I talk about it, and that's it, right?
Exactly, because you don't have enough motivation to achieve that goal. It's not yours to achieve anyway. They told you that this is a great achievement and this equals success and this will give you social status and this will make you important or something like that. And you are striving to prove your value by achieving those things. But to prove your value to whom? Why
Don't know.
is your value negotiable? Your value is non-negotiable. You hold magic, you hold wisdom, you hold knowledge, you hold energy that only you can bring into this world. No one else. Every one of us is unique. Your uniqueness is your success.
We compare. So I'm gonna ask you. I want to hear from you because this is getting so interesting. We're going so much into some things I never expected. So it's taking a different direction basically. But that's the beauty of the podcast show, the live and everything in between. Now, Annie, comparison. And you didn't talk about this question, but I'd like to talk. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, fun in having conversations with the guests. I guess. I think this is for the viewers as well. Listen, so we talk with guests. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
So this is how we grow up, actually. We are constantly getting compared as children with our siblings, our friends, our classmates, everyone. You have to be better, always, than someone else. So you have something out of you as an avatar, and you have to catch that, to achieve that. And when you achieve that, when you are a better student, when you have better grades, then you have to get into a better college and you have to get better grades at your college, at your studies. And then you have to find a job and then a better paying job. And then you have to buy a house. And this is endless. And you are just existing, not living, because this is not life. It is very rigid, very masculine, very like it lacks this juice of life, this life force, this energy that makes you feel really happy and fulfilled. So you're just checking boxes. Grades, check. College, check. Money, check. Job, check. Nice car, check. And then when you're alone in your home at night, are you happy? This is what comparison gets us. Emptiness. Because you're never meant to be like your classmate, your colleague, your neighbor. You're never meant to live their life. You're meant to live your life. So what does it matter if you have this car or the other car? What does it matter how much money you make if you are happy with what you make? If it's enough for you? Enough for me is something very different than what enough is for another person. Why do we have to compare and compete? I have a different life path. I have my own values. I have my own things to do. I have my own things that I like and I love and other things that I don't really like. Why should we all fit into the same boat?
So, right. So, me and you are in different countries right now. I always ask my guests, really, do you think this is whatever we talked about today, right? From awareness to well-being to comparison to leadership, so we lead with purpose. Do you think that in some way all these little elements of our life that makes us as a whole are a bit cultural? So some cultures have different take on it or different approach.
Yeah, in some areas of life, yes. But from my experience, because I'm working with clients all over the globe, pretty much people have the same core conditioning everywhere, and that's not for nothing. It's societal structure that implies this conditioning because we are perfectly controlled in that way. If I teach you to just chase money and a nice car, then you will only achieve those things, but you will never be fully you. You will never be the rebel, the cycle breaker, the change bringer. They don't want those people. So they really want us to believe that really great achievements are only material achievements. Because otherwise, the whole societal structure will collapse. Society will have to reorganize itself. And this is something that is not desirable by the people who govern this world. If you ask me, yeah, let's do it.
Now, the other thing that I want to talk with you a little bit, I'm conscious of the time, we're approaching the end of the episode, but can we please touch on the authenticity? Oh, it's become such a buzzword. People are even going against the stream, or they are killing the authenticity, or we're talking so much that we become that authenticity doesn't even exist. It is what it is, and we are the authenticity. So different schools, right? Now, what do you think? What's your take on this authenticity?
Actually, authenticity is, if I can summarize in one phrase, is being yourself. And you know, there are endless versions of yourself. So as you evolve, your authenticity changes. The way you show up for yourself, the way you show up in your work, in your family, in your relationships is constantly changing because you are changing. So authenticity, we talk about authenticity as if it is a static thing. Again, check boxes. What do we do to be authentic? 1, 2, 3. It's not like that. It's not a recipe. It's being yourself. It's being spontaneous, not impulsive. Again, spontaneous. Going with the flow of the moment. Being present fully where you are. For instance, now I'm here with you and I'm talking complete flow. If we close that, I will never be able to remember what we talked about. This is how I get into flow. Then I remember nothing. But I am here thinking about nothing, present, enjoying the conversation because I really love it. And this is me. If you interview me again 1 year later, who knows what I will say?
Right. We have to check this out. Yes, we have to give it a try, actually, in a year or so. Amazing. But yeah, amazing. So I'm sure it will be so. If we speak from the heart, and if we speak from our experience, if we speak from our own passion and mission and what we are as a person, I'm sure we will remember what we said. We don't need to remember, right? It will go, the conversation, it will go back there where it started. So this is my believing in this sort of topic.
Exactly. What I mean is that my mind is never able to remember. I know the things that I share or I talk about in my heart because I have embodied them, but the mind is not involved, at all. So I'm not taking care of how can I be more polished or more shiny or stuff like that. I am here, real, raw. You either take it or leave it. This is the way I function because I really want authentic relationships. I don't want to deceive anyone and show something else so that they get attracted to me and then they find out that something else is lurking underneath. No, it's what you see. You either like it or not. And it's none of my business, actually. I'm okay with both.
You went back to what we spoke at the very beginning, actually. It's like the shift, right? So this is how you have shifted. This is how you lead. Amazing. So Anni, so we're wrapping it up, but you have the space here to share if you're running a workshop or if you have a group coaching or anything that you are running that you want the audience to tune in or to find out more. You're welcome to do it right now in this space. If not, don't, because this is you. You are not forced, especially not by me in any way, but you're welcome.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. First of all, I'm running a challenge. It's a 21-day challenge. It starts on December 1st and it is called Teach Your Crown of Thorns. Yeah, it's for the brave ones that are ready to pierce through the veil and shed another layer of conditioning. It's for the next level of your freedom. It's perfect for that to take you to the next level of your freedom. It will be deep healing challenge. And I'm also crafting a membership for Seeds of Bliss, which is called Your Village. And it's all about bringing together kindred spirits from all around the globe and a great opportunity to network and forge real, authentic connections because we're living in this amazing technology. And I felt very supported because otherwise we couldn't even meet. I couldn't even meet you.
This is what happened to digital space, isn't it? Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you so much, Anni. Please do share with me the link or any other information, and then I'll put that in the thread, and I can share that with our community as well. So that's not a problem. Thank you so much. You have been a very fun guest. I enjoyed very much the conversation. Your calm demeanor, actually, it has helped a lot. I say to my guests, that helps. It helps me and it helps you. Tune in next week for another episode of Moving With Me Forward podcast episode.